Slide 1. Arts Expedition. Awareness, experience, education, advocacy. Slide 2. Funding support provided by the Tennessee Council on Developmental Disabilities. Slide 3. A guide to career development opportunities for visual and performing artists with disabilities. From the Tennessee Arts Commission and VSA Tennessee. Slide 4. Webinar 1. Introduction. Slide 5. The Tennessee Arts Commission and VSA Tennessee are partnering on this series of 4 webinars to provide resources, encouragement, and inspiration to artists with disabilities. At the end of each webinar, you'll give us feedback on your experience. After you finish 4 webinars and provide feedback, you will receive a certificate of completion. Slide 6. The Tennessee Arts Commission is a state agency that funds and supports quality arts experiences that add value to the lives of every citizen and enhances the quality of life in Tennessee communities. Slide 7. VSA Tennessee is part of an important history of equality and opportunity in the arts through a national organization created in 1974 by Gene Kennedy Smith to provide opportunities for people with disabilities to participate in, learn through, and enjoy the arts. Formerly, Very Special Arts Tennessee, the statewide organization, founded in 2001, offers a wide range of programs for varied artistic interests and abilities, with an emphasis on serving young people. Slide 8. In this first webinar, you'll be introduced to the topics to be covered in more detail later. You'll get some tips on getting started and notes on resources which may be helpful to you. You'll also hear from a successful professional artist with a disability. Throughout the webinar series, more artists will add their voices, giving you practical advice and inspiration. Like you, they know the challenges and the joys of pursuing a career in the arts. Slide 9. First, you'll hear from J.P. Williams, a Nashville-based performing songwriter signed to renowned publisher Major Bob Music. As a signed songwriter, he earns a living writing country pop songs. He goes into Major Bob's every day of the work week, usually collaborating with another writer.
Slide 11.
When you're going into a creative field, remember that it is a business. Whether it be art, dance, music, whatever the medium, rejection is par for the course. Take the good criticism, leave behind the bad, but remember always that it is a business and not to take things too personally.
Slide 12. JP's early musical influences include James Taylor, Garth Brooks, and Billy Joel. More recently, he's found inspiration in the music of John Mayer and Keith Urban. Reflecting on his early influences and aspirations, JP says,
Slide 13.
It's hard enough to be a teenager, but when you have a disability, it can be kind of a tough deal. I remember showing up at parties with a guitar, and instantly when I sat down, I wasn't the blind guy anymore, I was just one of the guys. I've always found music to be a great way to find common ground with others.
Slide 14.
My voice teacher in high school was the first person to take me seriously. She took time out of her busy schedule and said, if you keep plugging away at this, you could get good at it.
Slide 15. Who are your artistic influences and inspirations? Slide 16. Session 2. Increase your awareness and identify opportunities. Slide 17. Enjoy the arts, feed your soul, network with other artists, become an expert on your local arts scene. Slide 18. What opportunities in the arts are available to you in your own community? If you take some time to think about this, you might be surprised at the length of the list you generate. Get creative when you consider the possibilities and investigate ways to build your resume, network, and increase your visibility as an artist. Slide 19. Do you have a local arts council? If so, what programs do they offer and how can you tap into them? Slide 20. What's available to you in terms of education and training? You might take a class. If you don't have a degree, explore opportunities at local universities and community colleges. Have you explored career counseling services? The local office of the State Employment Commission and other organizations offer advice, programs, and career-building workshops on such topics as creating a resume and applying for jobs. Slide 21. As your journey begins, it's well worth the time to explore 4 important websites. Each is a rich source of ideas, programs, and inspiration. Slide 22. www.tn.gov/arts. The website of the Tennessee Arts Commission features an overview of accessibility and inclusion initiatives, information on grants, helpful links to other resources, and listings of dozens of offerings and events. You or an arts organization in your community may be eligible for funding assistance. Slide 23. www.tn4arts.org/advocacy. Tennesseans for the Arts emphasizes advocacy and support, including a comprehensive online advocacy toolkit and links to contact information for state and local government officials. Slide 24. www.vsatn.org. The website of VSA Tennessee is your portal to workshops and special activities throughout the state. Sign up to receive the newsletter for upcoming events to stay informed and network with other artists. Slide 25. www.kennedy-center.org/education/VSA. The Kennedy Center is the administrative home of VSA, the international network on disability and the arts, including the affiliate in Tennessee. Here, you'll find a full library of resources, including a number of helpful and inspiring publications on career development. On the main page, click on Resources from the listing on the right side. From there, select For Artists beneath the Resources heading, also on the right side of the page. Slide 26. Session 3. Gain experience and promote yourself. Slide 27. Imagine the possibilities. As an artist, you have an advantage, your own imagination. Get yourself out there. Share your talents. Slide 28. Here are just a few tips on gaining experience, which may already be a part of your career development. Perform at your church, local nursing homes, and special events like receptions and festivals, where stipends also may be available. Volunteer to teach children or adults, including senior citizens at community centers, assisted living facilities, or nursing homes. Slide 29. Get involved in community theater as a performing artist or designer/painter. Join a local chorus or orchestra. Exhibit your art in places besides galleries, a community center, a business, or an arts venue. Think creatively about non-traditional locations that might be willing to show your work. Slide 30. Promote yourself. Pull together a great resume and portfolio. Create a biography and cover letter. Gather references. Create a brochure about you, including photographs of your work in the visual or the performing arts. Produce a dynamic packet to promote yourself and keep it up to date. Your own personal promotional plan may include a website, along with Facebook and other social media. Slide 31. Session 4. Advocacy. Slide 32. Evaluate the accessibility of arts and education facilities in your community. If you see the need for improvements, contact key people within an organization and advocate for increased inclusion. These key people will range from community outreach and public relations staff to chief administrators. See the website for Tennesseans for the Arts, mentioned earlier, for a comprehensive advocacy toolkit. Why is this important? Your own personal advocacy will contribute to a cultural mindset of inclusion and accessibility for all people. Here's an example from the Tennessee Performing Arts Center in Nashville. Slide 33. TPAC is one of the most accessible arts facilities in the state, with a mission to serve all of the citizens of Tennessee. In addition to seating with companions for people who use wheelchairs, accessible parking is designated nearby. Assisted listening devices are available. In addition to other basic services, TPAC provides, on request, personalized assistance to audience members. The accessibility overview on TPAC's website, www.tpac.org/visiting, includes contact information, also available from customer service agents by telephone, 615-782-4040. Slide 34. For each show in its Broadway series, TPAC provides American Sign Language and open captioning for patrons with hearing impairments, along with audio description, live narration of the action on stage for patrons with visual impairments. These services are offered on the first Sunday matinee of Broadway tours. Slide 35. TPAC is also committed to exhibiting the visual art of people with disabilities, not something you might expect from a performing arts center. This is a great example of a non-traditional exhibit opportunity. These lobby exhibits showcase the work of Tennessee artists, increasing visibility and raising awareness about the organizations they represent. TPAC actively partners with a variety of advocacy groups on accessibility. Their feedback, advice, and promotion are vital to the success of providing services to people with disabilities. Slide 36. Session 5. Resources. Slide 37. Tennessee Disability Pathfinder. Tennessee Disability Pathfinder is an excellent general source for people with disabilities, with listings on the regional, state, and national level for a wide variety of organizations and programs. Pathfinder staff members work with individuals, guiding their search for information and resources on a wide variety of concerns. Visit the website or call 1-800-640-4636. The website is http://vanderbilt.edu/pathfinder. Slide 38. Centers for Independent Living. Centers for Independent Living, under a variety of names, offers resources and general assistance to people with disabilities. Visit this website and click on the state of Tennessee to view offices in your area, or call Tennessee Disability Pathfinder for a recommendation. Visit the website at http://www.virtualcil.net/ CILS. Slide 39. This concludes the introductory webinar to Arts Expedition, a project of the Tennessee Arts Commission and VSA Arts Tennessee. Before you give feedback on this session, let's hear again from J.P. Williams, who believes in the inspirational power of a dream.
Slide 40.
Having a dream motivates you to get up in the mornings. It gives you something to look forward to. I ask myself every day, what can I learn? That's what's kept me persevering all these years. Having a dream gives you a direction, a trajectory, something to point yourself towards achieving.
Slide 41. What's your dream? The ultimate goal of this webinar series is to support and encourage you as you pursue a career in the arts in Tennessee. Dream on. Please fill out the brief questionnaire at the end of this presentation. Slide 42. Special thanks. A special thanks goes out to the following: Tennessee Council on Developmental Disabilities, funding support; Christian Kissinger, narration; Public Consulting Group and PCG Education, design; Lori Ward, script; J.P. Williams, guest artist; and Always Near Recording. Slide 43. Interactive section. Needs to collect the data entered.